All right, so today we're going to be going over the new Beluga update because the Beluga did get like a massive update. Not like anything visual, but on the technological side, is that the right word? Mechanical side, it's had a lot of smaller improvements overall. All right, so one of the first new things that this new Beluga update brought, to the actual vehicle is giving the vehicle like an actual voice whenever you go into it. So you know how like whenever you go on the Cyclops, you have like a little voice that'll talk to you. Now the Beluga has a voice, so let's go inside, see what that sounds like.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
All right, so somebody correct me if I'm a little bit off, but I really feel like that sounded like a Decepticon from Transformers. Let me hear that one more time.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
If it ain't a Decepticon, it's some kind of Transformer. That's what's now in the Beluga. We have an AI Transformer in the Beluga Submarine, so that's interesting. The Beluga, I believe it also now has a docking animation for whenever you dock your vehicles, because before, whenever you drove your Seamoth or Prawn Suit up here, it kind of just teleported straight into the vehicle, and whenever you got out of your Seamoth and stuff, it just teleported right out. Now I think it sort of pulls you in like the Cyclops does. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, that was us getting in. Let's see what it looks like when we get out. Then it drop us out. It's not the most polished, not the craziest animation, nothing like super complicated, like how the Cyclops has like a big old smooth animation. But we're gonna expect that, because it's a mod, not anything officially made. So cut them some slack. There's also some new upgrade modules. Apparently, I'm kind of just going off of what it says on the actual website. So the new upgrades for the Beluga are in the modification station. So we open the modification station, go to mod vehicle upgrade modules, and then go to the bottom. Go to common modules, and then we'll see the Beluga Ion Reactor Upgrade Module increases maximum speed of Beluga on all engine modes. Interesting. Dang, that's expensive to make. 8 kyanite, 4 ion cubes, 2 ion batteries. So really 6 ion cubes, ain't it? 3 advanced wiring kits. And then we have the Beluga Thermal Refabrication Module, repairs the submarine when the temperature's high enough. Oh, well, that's kind of interesting. Never really heard of that before. All we really know, or the more common upgrade module we see is the thermal reactor, where the submarine will just simply recharge. And I want to test that speed one out as well. But the submarine will simply recharge while you're near a hot area. But in this case, it'll repair your vehicle while you're in a hot area, which is, nice little difference there. If there's another update coming, hopefully they turn down the voice of the AI, because I feel like it's just a little bit too loud, just a little bit. And the Transformer is a little bit loud. But I believe there is a steering animation now. Yeah, your hands are actually on the wheel, because before, yeah, there we go. Before, and I can't drive because the vehicle framework mod is still broken, just always breaking on me. Yeah, the steering wheel has an animation now, so that's nice, because before you kind of just stood in front of it. Your hands weren't even on it before, I don't think. You just kind of used the force to guide the vehicle around, which was kind of funny to look at. Okay, and probably the biggest thing to this submarine is going to be the ability to actually recolor and everything. So we can see it says Beluga on the side. Now, if we look on the other side, it still says SCI vessel over here, which is, you can't change that, but it does say Beluga over here. So you can rename your submarine, and you can also recolor it like you can with the Cyclops. So if you head to the bridge and just look to the right, where the Beluga hologram is. I think this got updated too, because this looks a little brighter. It's a more of a light blue now, I think, when I last looked at it. But you look down, you got this little panel right here. You can change the name of your submarine, color, just like you would with any other submarine and the Cyclops. Although this panel is a little bit small, I feel like it should be just a little bit bigger, since this is a bigger submarine overall. But but I already recolored my submarine and whatnot, so let's head outside and see what the changes look like. Ooh, oh, that's kind of ugly. Wait a minute, hold on. That red is not doing us any favors. Okay, there it is. Now that's sleek. That's clean. Brown is always an excellent color to go with. My goodness. Okay, freaking stealth vessel we got here. I changed the name to Ready, and it sort of glows a little bit. But overall, you could change the entire outside of the submarine, every little aspect, and it looks way better. Looks gorgeous now. Yeah, I would have loved to test out the new upgrades that increase the maximum speed of the overall submarine at all the different levels, because that sounds pretty cool. And the other thermal upgrade that repairs the submarine instead of recharging the energy. But I can't really move the submarine because vehicle framework mod is still just real glitchy for me, at least. Every time I download I had to downgrade my vehicle framework mod and use a lower version of it just to get my vehicles to work properly. And now that I'm using the latest version, now my vehicles don't work at all. There are also a whole bunch of like bug fixes and things like that with the Beluga, with this new Beluga update, but it didn't really specify that much on what bugs got fixed specifically for the submarine. But I mean, overall, it should be more stable than it was before. You know, it shouldn't be as buggy, since there was a bunch of bug fixes for this thing. There were a bunch of bug fixes for this mod, but don't expect it to work still like perfectly crystal clear, you know, because there or something could always pop up, new bugs could arise, you know, and then mod creator has to go back in and fix more stuff. But other than that, this is a nice little update, you know. Nothing like too groundbreaking got added, but you know, there was a lot of quality of life stuff, especially this, like being able to change the color. That changes like everything, because you know, being able to change the entire look of your submarine is a nice customization option to always have, and it's something that not every modded submarine actually has available, because the only other submarine I think you can do that with is the Odyssey. You can do that with the Odyssey. I think you can do it with the Phantom. I think it's the Odyssey and like a few other ones, but there's not that many. Like out of the 20 something modded submarines that you got available to you on the Nexus, you know, you can't change the color for the majority of them. You kind of have to stick with the base color. So it's nice that we have the option to change the color of this super large, amazing submarine. But yeah, this is the new Beluga Submarine update. Real nice. And other than that, that is about all I had for y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. And I did record this video with the Red Plague mod on. That's why that reef back looks weird, for anybody wondering.